Hi everyone. So I'm Roshali, a nutritionist from Calcutta, and I am extremely excited to share my knowledge about the importance of superfoods for a healthy glowing skin because everybody wants that, right? Nobody
Definitely.
is nobody is willing to have pimples and acne and dark circles and pigmentation. So, and we are not like we cannot buy those high end cosmetic products all the time and apply on our skin. So, and even if we apply, this will not work, right? So superfoods are something which is going to help us in that case. Okay, so I'm going to share my knowledge about this. So let me begin with the presentation. It is very short and precise. Okay, just wait. This is just wait. This is not happening. Just wait. Okay. This is not sharing properly. So before going into my topic, first I have to explain what is the functions of our skin. Okay, because if we do not know what is the importance of our skin or how our skin functions properly, then there is no point of protecting it, right? So the main functions of our skin is protection. First is protection. Like our skin is actually protecting us from all these dirt particles, toxins, harmful chemicals, etc. Okay, so protecting the skin is very important. Second point is heat regulation. Heat regulation, as in, you can actually understand whether you're feeling hot or cold, or sometimes when you're sweating. Okay, so your skin is secreting a lot of sweat, okay, and oil glands. So heat regulation, sometimes you're feeling cold, sometimes you're feeling warm. So this regulation is maintained by the skin. Secretion, as I've already said, oil and sweat is being secreted by our skin. Okay, excretion, again this oil and this sweat glands, okay, they secrete oil and they secrete sweat. So skin is actually helping us to excrete these toxins which is present inside our body. Sensation, you can feel hot or cold, like whenever you're touching any kind of product, you can actually understand whether the product or an object is hot. Whenever you're feeling hot, you will remove your hand then and there, right? Because you're
Yes.
feeling it, there is a sensation. So the skin is actually helping us to understand whether the object is hot or cold, or whether we should touch it, or whether we should remove it or something like that. Absorption 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 as in, whenever you're applying any kind of product, or when you're like washing your hands and just keeping it like that, you will see that the skin, like the skin is actually absorbing everything. Okay, be it water, be it any kind of cream, gel based products, oil based products, anything. Okay, because your skin is actually absorbing everything, and the product is actually going inside your skin. So these are the general functions of your skin, so it is very important to keep it healthy. And see, these are the three layers of skin. Okay, like epidermis, this is the upper layer of the skin, like it produces pigment which is known as melanin. Okay, now this melanin is actually giving us the color. Okay, so that is why we can differentiate between black, brown, white, etc. Okay, if a person is producing too much of melanin, the skin color is actually very black. Okay, if the person is not producing enough melanin, it is completely white. Okay, so too much, so if there is an imbalance of melanin, you will suffer from pigmentation, vitiligo, and everything. These are all sorts of skin problems, and these will only occur when the melanin is not produced properly. Okay, dermis is the second layer. There are nerve endings, there are oil glands, there are sweat glands, okay, and there are also hair follicles. So whatever, you can always notice, right? The people who are having oily skin, the T zone especially will see, there is oil, right? So these oil glands are secreting oil, which is known as sebum, okay, and we always sweat, right? So this sweating is caused by sweat glands. Okay, and there are also hair follicles, there are pores, there are very minute pores. Okay, So whenever you are having any kind of pimple, what happens is your oil glands are secreting a lot of sebum. Okay. And as I've said, there are hair follicles. So these oil, what happens is they keep on accumulating in these hair follicles. Okay. So what happens is when there is an excess secretion of oil, these hair follicles get blocked. So whenever the hair follicles get blocked, automatically, there's a defense mechanism which is happening inside our body. Okay. Because there is an abnormal thing which is happening, right? So that is why what happens is inflammation occurs, and accordingly it leads to pimples and acne, etc. Okay. So this subcutaneous tissue, it is made of fat, connective tissue, blood vessels, etc. Okay. So it contains fat, and it also keeps our body very warm. All right. So these are the major skin problems, very common skin problems, right? We all are somewhere or the other, we all are facing these kind of problems: dark circles, wrinkles, blackheads, acne, pimple, dry skin, right? Even oily skin is also there. Even myself, I have oily skin, so I know how problematic it is. So these are the usual problems. And see, these are the major factors, okay, which creates a huge impact on your skin. First is external, like climate and weather. If there is a climate change, or if the weather is not good, automatically it creates a huge impact on your skin. Incorrect products. There are so many cheaper products also, like very, very cheap products. Okay. And you uh like if you see the cost, you'll feel like, wow, it is so cheap, so it's better if I should use, right? Instead of buying those high end products, why can't I use these products? So incorrect products, because you do not know whether any kind of foundation or concealer or anything, whether this product is correct for you or not, you do not know. So whenever you are using these kind of products, it also creates a huge impact. Okay. Product you overusage. If you apply too much of product, too much of foundation, too much of concealer, too much of blush, or anything, any kind of makeup products or cosmetic products, it also harms your skin, right? Sun exposure, UV rays, we know, right? Because nowadays everybody is aware what UV rays can do. It causes cancer. Okay. So if your skin is exposed under sun for a very, very long period of time, it also harms your skin. Pollution, as I already said, pollution is, everybody knows, I do not have to explain about pollution. And this internal factors, hormonal changes. Okay. Hormonal changes can be caused due to puberty, menopause. Okay. If a person is suffering from, like we women, we suffer from PCOD, right? PCOD is very common, and it mainly occurs if there is a hormonal changes or disbalance in your hormones. Okay. So you will see, whenever you're missing your menstrual cycle, you will have some kind of breakouts on your skin. Okay. Especially the ones who have oily skin, it mainly occurs whenever because there is an imbalance in your hormones, right? So whenever there is an imbalance, automatically these are the problems which will occur. The first thing is acne or pimple. Okay. Genetic predisposition. There are people who are having a hereditary problem, genetic disorders. There are many kind of genetic disorders, right? These also creates a, like vitiligo, like you must have, like you might have seen many people, like they have a like uh depigmentation in their skin. Okay. White, and like the pigment is not balanced. Okay. So this is caused due to, if there is a genetic problem. Okay. Vitiligo is one of them. Medication intake. There are many harmful side effects of the medicines which we take. Okay. So this is one of the reason why you can have, like, why you like face so much of problems, okay, in your skin. Smoking, alcohol, too much consumption of alcohol, too much smoking can also impact, it can create a huge impact on your skin. Dietary habits, the one which I'm going to discuss right now. Dietary habits, like for example, if you're having too much of processed products, okay, what happens is there's a disbalance in your metabolism. Okay. Now when there's a disbalance in your metabolism, automatically it creates a imbalance in your hormones also. So whenever your hormones are imbalanced, whenever your metabolism imbalanced, automatically it creates an impact on your skin. It harms your skin. Okay. Also, one more thing, whenever you're having too much of refined products, okay, or any kind of sugar products, what happens is your blood sugar levels rises. Okay. So whenever your blood sugar levels rises, what happens is uh, insulin is secreted in a very higher rate. Okay. And whenever insulin is secreted, automatically your oil glands will secrete oil at a faster rate. Okay. In a in a huge amount, in an abnormal amount. So what happens is, obviously you will suffer whenever your oil glands are secreting too much of oil. Inflammation will occur, and automatically you will suffer from pimples, acne, and etc. Okay. Dietary habits. Also, one more thing, whenever you are not intaking too much of water, you should drink a lot of water, because whenever you're dehydrated, what happens is, you will have a dry skin. Okay. Whenever you're not taking too much of iron, you will you will suffer from pigmentation problems. Dark circles will only occur when your iron intake is less. So you need to incorporate a lot of iron in your diet. Okay. So there are two types of methods, okay, which will help you to take care of your skin. First is external care. You can use all those medicated skin products, okay, all those high-end costly products, which can actually, it will actually care your skin externally. Okay, but you have to take care of your skin from within. Okay, no matter how much medicated products or no matter how much costly products you use or apply on your skin, if your system, if your body system, okay, is not functioning properly, it is not going to help you. So food is very important. Healthy food is very important. You have to take care of your body from inside. All right. So internal care is the first thing which you have to keep in mind. Okay. External care is very temporary. Okay. Today you are applying the product. For few days it is going to give you very good results. But after that, again, we're going to suffer. Okay. But if you're taking care of your body internally, automatically it is going to give you a permanent result. Okay. So internal care is very important. Now these are the few food products, okay, these are superfoods which are very much beneficial for our skin. Okay. Raspberry isn't just, it is just an example, but any kind of berries, okay, these are highly rich in antioxidants. Okay. Now antioxidants are very, very important for our body, because they fight against those free radicals. Okay. If your body has too much amount of free radicals, you will have, first of all, you will have premature aging. Okay. You will start aging at a very fast rate. Okay. And at an abnormal time. That is something which is not okay, right? So free radicals, and one more thing, you'll also suffer from skin cancer and all sorts of problems. So that is why you need to have too much of antioxidants, so that it is going to fight against these free radicals, and you will not suffer from premature aging. Okay. Walnuts or flax seeds, okay, if it is available near your area, you can consume flax seeds also. Okay. Walnuts, obviously, because these are very much rich in omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3 fatty acids, what they do is they prevent inflammation inside your body, any kind of inflammation. Whenever you're having any kind of this acne problems or pimples, obviously there is an inflammation, right? So that is why the acne is, or the pimple is happening, right? So these inflammation can be prevented when you're having omega-3 fatty acids. Okay. And omega-3 fatty acids are present in walnuts, flax seeds. Okay. So these are, or any kind of nuts, but especially walnuts. Okay. Yogurt, everybody is aware of yogurt, right? Yogurt is, even if you apply outside, yogurt is going to help you. Okay. And obviously when you consume yogurt, your gut flora is healthy. So if your gut flora is healthy, your immunity power will increase. So when your immunity power will increase, you will not suffer from any kind of inflammation or any kind of breakouts or blemishes or anything. Okay, so yogurt is very important for our body. Citrus fruits or any kind of vitamin C fruits. If you're not okay with citrus fruits, you can have guava also. Okay, any kind of citrus fruits. What they do is, this vitamin C, obviously citrus fruits have vitamin C. Okay, now this vitamin C, they help you to produce collagen. Okay, now collagen is a protein. Collagen, basically what they do is, it is a protein. First of all, it transfers all the nutrients, whatever food you're intaking, whatever nutrients it is going inside your body. Collagen, what it will do is, collagen will transfer those nutrients inside your body. Okay, inside your skin also. And the also one of the major function of collagen is, it is going to keep your skin very tight, very firm, and wrinkle free. Okay, so whenever as you age, as you start aging, you'll see you're having wrinkles. Why? Because your collagen is getting your collagen is decreasing. Okay, so there are collagen supplements also, but we nutritionists, we will always tell you not to have supplements unless and until you are not intaking any kind of food product. Try to have whole products. Okay, try to focus more on fruits and vegetables instead of supplements. This collagen, okay, this collagen is present in vitamin C and vitamin A. Okay, this collagen is going to like keep your skin very tight. Okay, it is going to give you a natural glow. All right, so vitamin C, vitamin A is very important. Vitamin A is present in this carrot, pumpkins, etc. Okay, and vitamin C, citrus fruits, guava is the richest source of vitamin C. Okay, so if you do not consume citrus fruits, you can definitely have guava. I will always suggest you to have guava. Okay, so spinach or any kind of green leafy vegetables, they are very much rich in iron. And as I've said, if you are not consuming too much of iron, what will happen is, you will suffer from pigmentation problems. Okay, you will have dark circles. Why? Because these problems will only occur when your body is not getting enough amount of iron. So there is no proper blood regulation which is happening inside your body. Okay, so consume a lot of green leafy vegetables or iron rich products. Okay, as I said, blueberry, raspberry, whatever is available near your area, you can consume it because it has antioxidants. Okay, almonds, it is very much rich in vitamin E. Almonds, aloe vera, these are high sources of vitamin E. So whenever you are consuming any kind of food products which has vitamin E, automatically you will not have any kind of dry skin problems. Okay, also whenever any kind of skin products which you are using, try to, whenever the people who are suffering from these dry skin problems, especially during this winter, try to incorporate more vitamin E inside your, like you can also use vitamin E products, like any kind of aloe vera based cream or gel. Or you can, the best way is always to consume a lot of vitamin E in your diet. Almonds, aloe vera, these are something which is very much rich in source of vitamin E. So these are going to help you, and this will also protect from sun. Okay, so not just do not apply sunscreen and go out, but you should also eat vitamin E sources, so that it is going to help you from inside, and it is going to protect you from the sun, from the harmful rays of the sun. All right. Tomatoes is also it is also very much rich in lycopene, which is an antioxidant. And as I said, antioxidants, they are going to help you this fight against this free radicals, and you will not suffer from any kind of premature aging. Okay, so tomatoes is also very much important. And you can also apply tomatoes. These are the food products which you can also apply on your skin, right? You can apply externally instead of buying those very much chemical rich products. You can also apply this natural home based product. These are basically home remedies which you can apply on your skin. You can not only consume, but you can also eat. Kiwi, if kiwi is not present, no matter, it's okay, because kiwi is basically, it is very much rich in vitamin C. As I said, it is going to keep your skin very firm. And pumpkins, it is going to boost your collagen, and it also contains zinc. Zinc is also very much important for skin, because zinc, what happens is it helps to produce more and more collagen. Zinc, vitamin A, vitamin C, these three will always help you to produce more and more collagen production. Okay, so whenever you're having more and more collagen, automatically your skin will be very much tight, firm and glowy. Okay, see, as I said, zinc, it is for healthy skin. What happens when you're consuming products which is rich in zinc? It is going to help you heal your wounds. Okay, any kind of cuts, any kind of rashes or anything. Okay, zinc is going to help you. It also works as a mild astringent. Okay, so whenever people who are suffering from these dry skin problems, you please try to consume more and more food products which has zinc. Okay, like pumpkin, it is a very good example, very much rich source of zinc. Okay, so try to consume zinc. uh, it is also going to help you fight against this dry skin. Okay, itching during this winter, whenever people who are having this dry skin, they are having this itching problem also. Rash and diaper rash. Okay, diaper rash as in babies, they whenever they are wearing diapers for a very long period of time, after removing them you will see they have these rashes, right? So try to incorporate more and more zinc, more and more vitamin A. Prevention of acne, as I said, it is also going to help you prevent your acne, and it is also used in the treatment of dermatitis. Dermatitis is also a skin problem. Okay, and zinc supplements are added, zinc based gels, zinc based creams are also used. But as a nutritionist, we will always tell you to have zinc, high food sources, which is very much rich in zinc. Okay, so see, these are the vegetable sources like cauliflower, cucumber, tomato, peas, lettuce, radish. Okay, these are very much rich in zinc. Also, pumpkin, fruits, banana, blackberry, peaches, strawberry, etc. Okay, nuts, as I said, almonds, cashew, peanuts, walnut, pumpkin seeds. Not only pumpkin, but pumpkin seeds are also very much beneficial for you. Okay, what you can do is, if you, whenever you're in the morning, whenever you're having breakfast, so in the morning, like, you can take milk, you can also add some fruits, you can also incorporate flax seeds, you can also incorporate pumpkin seeds. Okay, so it is increasing our, like, nutritional value of your breakfast. So in that case, what happens is, see, milk and milk products, it is obviously mentioned. So in the breakfast, you can have, instead of having those chocos or cornflakes, what you can do is, you can have muesli. If it is not available, fine, but you can incorporate fruits, you can incorporate flax seeds, uh, pumpkin seeds, etc. Okay, so this is going to increase your calcium, this is going to increase your vitamin A, vitamin C. If it is iron rich, definitely it is also going to increase your iron, vitamin K. And also, as pumpkin seeds, if you're adding pumpkin seeds, it is also going to increase zinc. Okay, and uh, yeah, so sunflower seeds, okay, if it is not available, fine, but also, as I said, you can incorporate flax seeds also. So this is going to prevent inflammation. So these are the food products, as I said, which is good for you, which is bad for you. Okay, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, these are good for you. And bad, as in sugar, caffeine, artificial sweeteners, processed foods, alcohol, iodized salt, these are very harmful for your skin. Okay, so this is just a sample diet plan. Okay, like, for example, in the early morning, you can have 1 cup of lukewarm water, and you can also incorporate lime juice or any kind of, lemon water or anything. Okay, because it increases the vitamin C. And you can have almonds also, or you can have any kind of aloe vera juice along with almonds. Okay, breakfast, you can have brown bread, because brown bread is, it is a good source of complex carbohydrates, so it is going to help you. Okay, sabudana is also, it is very much rich in protein, so it is also going to boost your collagen. Okay, makhana, sabudana, these will boost your collagen, so these are also very much important. Okay, so lunch also, see, this is a very
That's
simple
yeah,
diet plan.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, somebody was saying something.
Roshali, you can continue. We'll do the Q&A after you're done.
Okay, 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 okay. So see, these are the basic 3 steps which you can always follow at your home. Follow these basic skincare tips, like you should always cleanse your face, tone and moisturize your face. Okay, make this lifestyle changes. Always try to have healthy food products. Always stay hydrated. Okay, and exercise. Exercise is must. Otherwise, you're doing so much, but it is not going to help you. Okay, and go natural. As I said, the food, this yogurt, walnut, everything, these are the food products which you can not only eat but you can also apply on your face. So instead of buying those beauty products, okay, you can also apply these home remedies. Okay, so yeah, so this is all about superfoods which is going to give you a super glowing skin. So if you have any questions, you're free to ask. Okay, yeah.
Hi, Rushali.
Hi.
Yeah, just wanted to ask, when we consume these flax seeds, okay,
Hmm.
so it should be roasted or you can just consume raw like that.
See, what happens is if you consume raw, okay, it
Hmm.
is going to give you a bitter taste. Okay,
Yeah,
so in that case what you have to do is you have to uh, like limit the amount of flax seeds. Okay,
okay.
so it is not going to give you too much of benefits because you have already consuming very less amount of flax seeds. So in that case
Hmm.
what you can do, you can roast it. You
Okay,
can roast.
okay,
If you roast it, roast and powder, you can add it in any kind of products. Any, if you're making
hmm.
cookies, if you're making cakes, biscuit, anything, you can add that flaxseed powder. It is
Is
not
there
going to
any
give you a bitter taste.
proportion like we need to have that much only, or we can have it just like
See,
whenever we feel like having it?
see the like the best proportion is like if you're taking any 100 grams. I'm giving you an example of a cake, okay, or any
Sure.
kind of biscuit. If you're taking 100 grams of flour, the best proportion is if you take 20 grams of flaxseed. That is perfect for you. Okay, because if you're having too much of flaxseed, that is also not good. If you're having too less, it is not going to benefit you. So 20 grams in 100 grams of flour is okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, most welcome.
Roshali, we have some questions in the chat. If you can, have a look at them and continue. Roshali, you're on mute.
Okay, sorry. So for dry skin, okay, whenever you're having dry skin, please drink a lot of water. Okay, because it is very much important for your body to stay hydrated, first thing. And keep on incorporating vitamin E rich products. Okay, any kind of vitamin E, vitamin A, these are something which is going to help you. These are going to prevent dry skin. Okay, aloe vera, if you consume, if you have aloe vera juice, or even if you apply aloe vera, it is very much beneficial for you. Almonds, as I said, why I'm focusing on almonds, because almonds is very much rich in vitamin E. So almonds is also very much good for you. Okay, it is going to prevent this dry skin problems which all of us are facing right now, especially during winters. Okay, okay, please share more foods for oily. Yeah, see, whenever you're having this oily skin, okay, please limit the consumption of any kind of fried or processed foods. Okay, because whenever, or also you have to keep in mind that do not consume any kind of refined or sugar based products, because as I said, whenever you're having too much of sugar or too much of fat, automatically there's an imbalance in your hormones, and also your body will start secreting insulin. Too much of insulin is secreted. So during that case, what happens is this oil glands, they keep on secreting sebum at a very high rate. Okay, so obviously you will suffer from acne problems. So limit the consumption of fried products, processed products, especially refined based products and maida based products. Okay, these Maggi or any kind of processed products which is available in the market. How to avoid black pigmentation around lips? See, as I said, pigmentation, okay, if it is around lips or around eyes or anything, this pigmentation occurs when you are not consuming too much of vitamin K or too much of iron rich products. Okay, so try to consume more and more green leafy vegetables. Okay, if you do not have green leafy vegetables during that time in your area, you can also incorporate ragi in your diet. Okay, because ragi is, first of all, ragi, jowar, bajra, these are very much rich in iron. So whenever you are incorporating iron in your diet, automatically you will never have this pigmentation problems. Okay, this melanin will be secreted properly, this melanin will function properly. Tips for hair fall. Okay, this hair fall. Okay, hair fall will also occur. Okay, because in the scalp, what happens is, if your scalp is too dry or if your scalp is too oily, you will have these dandruff or dry flakes, due to which you have too much of hair fall. Okay, so in that case, what happens is, that is why, as I said, consume, first of all, drink lots of water. And this collagen, as I said, now collagen will not only keep your skin firm, but it will also keep your roots in your hair very tight. Okay, so whenever you are consuming collagen, you will not have these hair fall problems also. So vitamin A, vitamin C, okay, these will boost your collagen. All right, so whenever you are having too much of whenever collagen is present inside your body at a very optimum rate, automatically you will not have these hair fall problems as well. And obviously, do not have too much, if you have an oily scalp, do not have too much of oil based products. Okay, I have pregnancy.
Leave.
See, basically, pigmentation, these acne, these are, these will only occur when you are not having too much of, if you're not, if your diet is not rich in antioxidants, if it is not rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, then only you're going to have these kind of problems. Okay, any kind of pimple, this during pregnancy, when you're having pimples, it usually occurs whenever there is an imbalance in your hormones. So obviously you have to keep on incorporating lots of fruits and vegetables in your diet. Okay, it is going to prevent all these problems which all of us are suffering.
Thank you so much, Rushali. I think the questions are
Okay.
done. Rushali is also
Yeah.
present in our community. You can ask her any
Yes.
questions you
Yes, you
have
can
in the
always ask
community
me.
itself.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
Rushali. This is Surbi. I have just typed my message in the chat box.
Okay.
So my
Okay.
question is, how frequently one should do oiling if the scalp is very oily?
See, at least once or twice a week is preferable. See, once or twice a week, it is preferable. Okay, if you are oiling too much, automatically you already have an oily scalp. So if you are oiling too frequently, obviously you'll suffer from hair fall problems, right? So once or twice a week is okay for you.
Okay, I'll
All
not
right.
take up any more questions now. Thank you so much, Rushali. It was very informative,
Yeah.
and we got to know so many things about our skin. And during winters, we all have so many skin issues.
So many problems. Yes.
Yes, yes, true. So, if you have any more questions, you can, direct it to Rushali in our community, and
Yes.
she'll be answering it there. Thank you so much, everybody
Most
joining in.
welcome. Yes.
Thank you. So,
Thank you
I'll
so
end
much,
now.
everyone. Yeah.